The Middle Ages, a time of knights, castles, and chivalry. Or at least that's what Hollywood wants you to believe. But what if I told you the reality was far darker? Beneath the romanticized tales of noble kings and heroic warriors, the Middle Ages were a time of relentless disease, brutal punishments, and terrifying superstitions. Today, we uncover the dark truth behind the Middle Ages, stories they never taught you in school. Forget the grand castles and elegant feasts. Most medieval cities were cesspools of disease and filth. Streets were lined with human waste, and people rarely bathed. In fact, many believed that bathing too often would make you sick. Instead of modern plumbing, chamber pots were emptied directly into the streets. Disease outbreaks were inevitable. The worst, the Black Death. Between 1347 and 1351, the bubonic plague wiped out nearly half of Europe's population. Some believed it was a punishment from God, while others blamed witches and even innocent groups like the Jewish community, leading to horrific massacres. If you think today's justice system is flawed, you wouldn't have survived the Middle Ages. Crimes, whether real or imagined, were punished with extreme brutality. Stealing, you might lose a hand. Speaking out against the church, you could be burned at the stake. Accused of witchcraft? Say goodbye to your life. One of the most terrifying methods of trial was the ordeal by water. The accused was thrown into a river. If they floated, they were guilty and burned alive. If they sank, well, they were innocent, but dead. Movies love to portray medieval battles as honorable duels between knights. The truth, it was pure chaos. Wounds from swords and arrows rarely killed immediately, but infections did. Without antibiotics, even a small cut could mean a slow, painful death. During castle sieges, entire populations were starved out. Some resorted to eating rats, others, even worse, cannibalism. Forget science. Most people in the Middle Ages relied on fear and superstition. Medicine, a mix of bloodletting, leeches, and strange potions. The church controlled knowledge, and questioning authority often led to brutal punishments. The few who sought real scientific advancements were often labeled heretics and faced execution. So, the next time you hear about the romance of the Middle Ages, remember the dark reality. It was a time of suffering, superstition, and survival at any cost. What's the scariest part of the Middle Ages in your opinion? Let us know in the comments. And if you love history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more shocking truths from the past.